How goes it? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes on this late night. Seems like the days are getting a little bit further away from us all and whatnot. But hey, it's Friday, it's Juneteenth weekend. To my brethren that are celebrating Juneteenth, have a great time with your family members and all that good stuff. I think I might do a live presentation on Monday about the importance of Juneteenth and how we should possibly implement it from an economic standpoint. Because you know me, I'm all about the economics. So I'll leave it at that. Today's word of the day is partition. Stands for the act or process of dividing something into parts. The state of being so divided, something that divides or separates as a wall dividing one room or cubicle from another. Very simple word, to straight and to the point. I chose this word today because I'm a big fan of discrimination in regards to not discrimination in the old fashion of the Jim Crow era of the United States of America or any other country that had their own version of Jim Crow, apartheid, whatever. But I'm a big fan of discrimination of not being around people that don't help evolve you, being around people that don't try to bring out the best in you, being around people that are not in the motivation category. You know what I mean? Every day, whether people want to realize it or not, you're in a fight for your life. And you've seen, for my sports fans, you've seen a boxing match. You've seen, I could bring up a Manny Pacquiao. I could bring up a Floyd Mayweather, the greats. Mike Tyson, Vander Holyfield. Um, they had a team of people. They weren't just the greatest fighters in the world by themselves and whatnot. They trained religiously. They had discipline. They had a very disciplined diet, mentally, spiritually, the whole nine. They had a team, and they could not be surrounded. The athletes and the superstars of the world, even in the corporate sector, have fallen because they are around the wrong people, and they did not do the great job of discriminating against people that were not the best to be around them. I'll go old school with it. If you ever seen the movie The Five Heartbeats and whatnot, Eddie Kane, one brother that was the lead singer. If you remember seeing that movie, he was like, "Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane." Um, he was the best singer, most talented lead singer of the group and whatnot, but he fell into drugs. I believe he was doing cocaine and whatnot. And this is movies based back in the 1950s and 60s time frame. And that's what was his downfall for a long, long time. And they ended up having to kick him out of the group because he was, addicted to drugs and whatnot. They had to get him into rehab, and he never ever, was able to. While they were still hot, the group known as the Five Heartbeats, they were never able to get back on, back together with the original lead singer of the group or whatnot because he had a drug problem. Unfortunately, he lost his woman, he lost his friends, he lost his family, he lost everything due to drugs. That's why I am a big fan of Just Say No, because anything that can take your happiness away, anything that can take your health away, it's not good for you. I don't care if it's a drug, I don't care if it's a woman, I don't care if it's a job, I don't care if it's a business. Anything that takes your happiness away and takes your health away, it has to go. But and that's why I think you should discriminate against things and people that bring nothing but negativity and drama to your direction. I had to let somebody go last week. Today makes it officially a week because they were on the nonsense. They were on the drama. They were all about if they don't get enough specific attention or if they don't get what they want, then they acted like a 5-year-old. Like a lot of times, age is nothing but a number. I'm 39 years old, and I run into people my age and older who have a hissy fit on a regular basis because life doesn't go their way. Guess what? Welcome to the real world. 9 times out of 10, life doesn't go your way. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. You tell me. Sorry, fam. I just heard something. I thought it was a bug flying around or something. But anyways, because you see the shirt says I don't do drama, but I was about to bring a bug some drama if it was coming my way. But anyway, so yeah, it's like that's what it is. The shirt says, yeah, I don't do drama, I do business. And when I smell inkling of constant drama, I mean, you're gonna have some drama in life. That's what it is. People are gonna disagree. That's fine. But when it's constant and consistent, then you got the GO. You need to go. Vaya con Dios. Go with God. Have a nice life. That's what I like to say. One of my favorite rappers named Murs, I got to meet years ago. He had his first big album with Strange Music. It was Have a Nice Life. And that's what you say to people. Whether you like them or not, hey, I wish you the best. I don't wish any ill will towards anybody on this planet. I got nothing but love. That's why I'm not in a competition with anybody. I got nothing but love for everybody because life is too short. You know, right? A buddy of mine from high school passed away about a week ago. I got to go to his wake tomorrow, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like this is not funny. This is, this is life, man. This is, like I said, these last 2 years have reminded me to not take a day for granted. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, that's why my mindset is discriminate against the things that don't bring you joy, that don't bring you happiness, even if it brings you money. Eventually you got to get to a point where it's like, okay, great, I'm making money, but what else can I do so I can not be in such a miserable, funky place? Because that's why so many workers end up being miserable because the money might be great, but everything else that comes with it is not. That's just something you have to take into consideration. Today's quote of the day is by Arnold H. Glasgow. He stated that success is simple. Do what's right, the right way, at the right time. I could not agree with that statement more. It's very simple, but the consistency of it all, that's the hard part. The discipline of it all is the hard part. And I always equate it to diet and exercise and whatnot. We all have our moments where we're going to fall off and, not do what's right. But then we're going to have our moments when we are on point and we're going to do what's right. You know what I mean? And this is about when you do what's right more on this level, and you do what's wrong more on this level, then you have a much better result from a mental perspective and a physical perspective. You know what I mean? But anyways, on that note, family, hopefully you guys have a great night, have a great weekend, enjoy yourself with your family, enjoy just being alive, regardless of what situation you're in. Do the 3 free things, like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Don't forget to check out the online store. Thank you everyone for the Cash Apps, the Venmos, the PayPals. Greatly appreciate that. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, and bond investor, think about signing up with Stash, Acorns, Crypto.com, Coinbase, all that good stuff. And you'll be able to not only have the opportunity to invest your money in those specific vehicles that I just mentioned, but especially with WEBULL, if I didn't mention them as well, you'll be able to make up to $600 to $700, $800 worth of free stock. All right. So as I always say, have a great day, have a great evening, and as I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live broke like a fool. Take care, family.